welcome to my channel. My name is Tamla Holland, and today I am going to be unboxing and comparing a centrifugal juicer to a masticating juicer. I got this juicer, the masticating one, for Mother's Day gift today, and I've had the centrifugal juicer for probably a couple of years. I've heard that the centrifugal juicer doesn't produce as much juice and you lose some of the benefits that you get with a masticating juicer, such as oxidation is more increased with the centrifugal versus the masticating. So I decided to go ahead and ask my husband for a masticating juicer for a gift. So I am going to unbox this thing and show you how it works, and I'm gonna make some apple and carrot juice. It's a juice that I like with a little bit of ginger in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it opened up for you. I guess I should have had some scissors or something to open this thing up. Okay, so it comes with the warranty card and a nice little booklet that kind of describes the parts to it. I was hoping that it has some sort of a recipe book. Maybe it does as I go through. Here is the assembly guide. I definitely need that because I'm a little challenged when it comes to putting stuff like this together. This is the cup. One of the cups. And this is another cup. Put all my trash in this little bag. Here is the cleaning brush that it comes with. That's nice. To clean out the auger. So this is what the cleaning brush looks like. I'm going to take the top off. I'm just going to set it over here. And here is the top part of the juicer. Take that out. I'm going to set it on the counter, the table to do that. And then here is the base. If I can get, it's pretty, kind of heavy, which to me signals good quality. Light things tend to break. Heavier things tend to last longer. That means that the motor is good. At least in my mind. I am not a mechanic. I don't know much about motors and things. I just know that when I buy heavy things, they last longer. Okay, so it's out. And I do like the gray color of it. I love gray things. I have a gray car. I always buy gray cars, actually. I just like the color gray. So that works for me. So here is the base. And here is the tamper that you use to push the fruit or juice, fruit or vegetables down into the chute. And here is the top part of it. I'm going to take these parts over to the to the sink, and I'm going to wash them really quickly. This is my first time using them. So I'm going to go off camera for a minute and I'll be back. Spins the fruit and vegetables so fast, it goes through the basket really fast, and then it kicks it out the pulp bin. So you just want to be careful and try to get as much juice as you can, because fruits and vegetables are not cheap. So let this run for a few seconds to get all of the juice that I can possibly get out. Okay, turn it off. And let it slow down. Okay. Another thing about the centrifugal juicer is you get some foam, which is fine. I like foam. I like pulp too, so I'm okay with both. You're not supposed to get as much though with the masticating juicer, so we will see how that works out. So the juice is finished. I'm gonna grab me a piece of paper towel from over here, just so I can catch it and it won't sticky up my table. Just gonna kind of put it under there. So we got about maybe almost 32 ounces. So it looks like maybe 30 ounces of juice from the centrifugal juicer. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the, well, I'll leave it in here until we get the other batch of juice made. Okay, so I'm going to set that right here. And I'll just put this right here. So now we are going to move on to the centrifugal juice, the masticating juicer. See how this one works. This one is supposed to be lower decibel, meaning it's not as loud. So you don't have to worry about as much, noise. So you could use this, you're supposed to be able to use it in the house early in the morning when your baby's sleeping, your baby won't wake up, things like that. We shall see. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my apples in. Okay, I'm gonna drop some carrots. Okay, and I'm gonna turn it on. Where's the camper? Okay. Okay, it's stuck. It's not stuck, it's just this one. Back the way. Okay, drop 2 pieces in there. Alright, let's see if it doesn't work. So this process is definitely slower. So you're gonna, when you use this, you can't use this in a hurry. But the juice lasts for like 3 days with this one. It's supposed to be because you have less oxidation. So let's see. Piece of carrot. I'm going to pause it for a second. I'm going to cut these apples up some more so I can go ahead and get them to go through. Okay. I'm just going to chop the apples like this. Uh-oh. This one has a label on it. Don't need the label to go through the juicer. So maybe this will make it go a little faster. So one thing about this one is to pre-cut your fruit. This is to, speed things up. make the pieces, although it has a wide chute, make the pieces smaller. And be ready to kind of take your time with it. But you're supposed to get better juice, so you know they say great things take time. We shall see. Until we taste it, if that's true, or if it tastes the same. Who knows? So far, I'm not even halfway through, and I already have way more juice than the centrifugal juicer. So I'm gonna continue on. Good catch, Tam. Uh-oh. Okay. So I'm going to have to empty out my both cups, actually. I'm going to need a... Hold on for just a second. I'm going to need a funnel. Got a Kroger bag. Grab one of my handy dandy Kroger bags to put the pulp in. That's why I keep them when I go to the grocery store. Okay, so I already have way more juice. I did get some frothing though, but that's okay because like I said, I don't mind frothing. I guess some people have a problem with it, but I don't at all. Okay. Alright, so that's that batch. Now let me empty my cup, my pulp cup. Okay, so I've emptied my pulp cup, so I am ready to continue on with my experiment. I can say that I paid probably $135 for the centrifugal a couple of years ago. We got this one for $129, and so far I am getting more juice from this one. So for me, because I am frugal and I want to get as much bang for my buck as I possibly can, for me, I've already won. with this one in the money saving, because I'm getting more of my juice. It's not going in the trash can with the pulp. And you do know that you can use the pulp for other things. I've never used it for anything else. I just usually throw it away because I'm usually, by the time I get through with this, I'm tired. But people make all kind of stuff with it. I just have never done it. So you can always look up something on YouTube to use your pulp for. I know people have used it in soups. I know they've used it in when baking breads and stuff. It's supposed to add a little bit of sweetness or add a little fiber or whatever to your breads and everything. So, you know, just experiment. I'm going to put my little last piece of carrot in there because I got to get all I can get. It's all about bang for the buck. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off because I have processed all of my carrots and apples. Put these little seeds in. And I'm going to close my little spout. I like this too, that it has a spout for you to, a stopper actually, for you to close the spout. So when you are mid-juicing like I was and I needed to pour the juice into a jar, excuse me, all I had to do was close the spout instead of trying to quickly put another cup under there or whatever. I just quickly closed it, went and got my stuff, and then opened it back up and the juice flowed through. So I like that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this juice in the jar. Okay, so I'm going to end up with, because I can pour some more. I'm going to end up with quite a bit of juice. Okay, so this is what I have with the masticating juicer. That's a lot of juice. I try to use about the same amount of carrots and apples, half and half, for both, so that I can get a fair measurement. It's not scientific, but I try to be as fair as possible. And this is how much juice I got with the centrifugal juicer. This is it. So I definitely got way more with this one than I did with this one than I did this one. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this juice in a jar. And then I'll probably just mix these two because, you know, it's just carrot and apple juice. Then we're going to give it a taste test. Babe, can you grab 2 glasses so we can taste it? Now this was a little more frothy. Okay, so alright, so let's look at the clarity of both.
Right behind. Okay.
Was it not recording earlier?
Oh yeah, you got all that. Sometime when I went outside, it went off.
Oh, okay. Alright, so this is the masticating juicer. This juicer's juice. So I'm going to pour this up a bit. Okay. Here you go. I'm going to try some. Okay. So I'm going to try it.
Good. Real good.
Okay. So that's the masticating juicer. Now this is the juice from the centrifugal juicer. It's a little darker. have your cup. Again, this is all very non-scientific. You know, I probably could have used a different glass, but I'm not doing all that. Okay. Give it one more. Okay. Here you go. Try that one. Tell me what you think.
Little puppy. Little puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is the masticating is better. It's the juice is more pure. It's not as much, I don't want to call it sediment, but you could tell that with this one you still got some of the fruit pulp in it. They're both really good though, so I'm happy. I'm happy that I made this purchase. Well, that he made the purchase because it was my Mother's Day gift, so he bought it for me. I'm glad that I went with it because it took me a while to decide which one that I wanted. I was looking on Amazon for several of them, and anybody that knows me knows that sometimes I can run myself in circles trying to make a decision on something. So I finally chose this one, and I'm happy. So again, I am happy with this purchase. I like my centrifugal juicer. I still like it. However, I am going to give it to my cousin, my niece, Raquel. She is trying to get into juicing, so I promised her that I would let her have this one. So I'm going to give it to her. And I thank you guys for joining me in my unboxing and comparison viewing, and also tasting the juicer, the differences between the juicers. So you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.